Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are fine. As fifth week is going on and you have to learn about the task working with tables. Page number 15, 16 and 17 of your textbook. It's all practical work, so I'll perform practically in front of you. So first we will open Microsoft Word. Task 3. Working with tables. What is a table? This kind of table doesn't have four legs. It's a grid with columns, rows and cells. Now I'll explain you that how can you insert this kind of table with rows, columns and cells. Okay students? So for this purpose, first you will click on the Insert tab. This is the Insert tab. You will click on it and you will select the option table. After selecting the option table, a pop-up menu will appear in front of you and you will click on the Insert Table option. A Insert Table dialog box will appear in front of you. Okay, and here you have to select the size for your table. Number of columns. You have to mention here that how many columns you want for your table. So you will select the number of columns as I'm selecting 5 columns here. Number of rows. You have to select number of rows, that how many rows you want for your table, as I'm selecting 3 number of rows, and then you will click OK button. A table will appear in front of you in this form. Okay, now I'll explain you that what are the rows, what are the columns and what are the cells in your table. Okay, columns are vertically. This is column number 1, column number 2, column number 3, column 4 and column 5. Okay, what are the rows? This is row number 1, row number 2, row number 3. It means your table has 5 columns and 3 rows. Okay, now I'll tell you that what are the cells. Okay, this is cell. One block is called a cell. So how many cells in your table? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 cells in your table. 5 columns, 3 rows and 15 cells. Okay. Now I'll explain you that how can you give style to your table. How can you apply table styles? For this purpose, you will click on the table style option. Here you have different designs for your table, different styles for your table, and you will select one of them. Okay, according to your choice, and you will click on that design. Right, now you can see the change on your table. Okay, you can also apply borders and shading on your table. For this purpose, you will click on the option shading and you will select the shade for your cell. You can see the change on your table. And now you can apply the border on the cell. So you will click according to your choice. You want to bottom border, if you want to top border, if you want to left border, you will click on the option. As I want right border. Okay, now I'm repeating it again, that for selecting the shading and borders on your table, First, you will click on the cell which you want to change. Okay, which you want to apply shading, on which you want to apply border. You will click on the cell and you will go on the option shading, and you will select the color with your choice. For example, I'm choosing the orange color. I'm selecting the orange color, and then you will select the border for your cell. For example, I'm selecting inside horizontal border. Okay, now you can see the change on your table. Okay, on your cell. Now I'll repeating this again. On this cell, I'll click on the cell. Okay, I'll click on the cell, then I'll select the shading option and I'll choose the shade according to my choice. For example, this one. Okay, and now I'll select the border for the cell. For example, left border. Okay, so this was your today's practical, this was your today's work, and in my next lecture I'll tell you that how can we delete, how can we insert row, column or a cell. Okay student, I hope you will understand the concepts, and if you have any problem you can ask from me. Okay student, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.